It's a little early for me today, so I'm actually going to start my morning with tea. I typically have coffee in the mornings, but today is definitely a tea day for me. I've been trying to find ways to create more calmness and coziness in my morning routine, and I do find that tea is one of those ways for me to do that. This morning, I'm going to start my day with raspberry leaf tea. And I actually really love this herb because it's really good for hormonal imbalance, especially for women, but it's also good for digestion. So this is a good way to start the day. Although I do love my coffee, today is definitely a tea day for me. So now that we have our tea made, let's take our tea and have a morning journaling session. I got this new journal from this company called Paperage, and I was so excited to open it and start my journaling this morning. I have been needing a new journal for a long time, so I was so excited to get this. But before I get into journaling today, I'm going to start my day with my morning devotional. I guess that's the right word to use. We could also just say morning reading. Today I am reading from Acts of Faith by Iyanla Vanzant. I haven't really done it that much this year. Last year was kind of a rough year for me, so I decided to take it slow and sort of ease my way into the new year. So I didn't really push myself to follow all of my typical routines and things like that. I was just more so trying to live in a space of flow. But I feel like a devotional is a really good way to start the day, so we're going to start with this one. Nobody knows the mysteries which lie at the bottom of the ocean. Yoruba proverb. Your body is 96% water. Like the ocean, you are a mystery of buried treasures. The deeper you are willing to go, the greater are the treasures you will find. Your mind is the only equipment you need. The sharper your mind, the greater the depths that will be revealed to you. Never allow anyone or anything to limit your mind because of your race, color, or gender expression, since your mind feeds your emotions. The emotions of your heart will keep your dreams afloat. If you can feel it, the world must reveal it. When you take time to breathe consciously, stilling the motion of the mind, you can take a plunge into the deepest resources of your soul. Take a plunge within yourself to find the joy, strength, peace, freedom, and love you may be seeking in the shores of life. I look within the ocean of self to find the treasures of life. I really enjoyed that message this morning, so now it's time to get into my journaling for the day. But as I was writing, I realized that my pen ran out of ink, so this is me replacing the ink in my ink pen. I'm pretty much just taking the little ink stick from one of my other pens and putting it into my favorite pen because I love writing with this. And I just feel like when you have a pen that you really, really enjoy, it just kind of like romanticizes the journaling process a little bit. It just makes it feel, I don't know, a bit nicer, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing here. And then we're going to get into some journaling. So as you guys saw earlier, I got this new journal from Paperage and I heard about it from Alex L. I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but she's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Like, I've been following her for a while, but I really love her content and videos. She posted a YouTube video about joy journaling, and this is one of the journals that she actually recommended. I'll actually just put her channel name on here if you want to check it out. I thought it was really insightful. So that's one of the reasons why I got this particular journal. Plus it's yellow, which is my favorite color. So it just makes the journaling process like that much better. But this morning, I am actually going to do what I call free writing, to do journal prompts or write about different topics. And I do that as well sometimes, but sometimes I like to do free writing. Pretty much, if you don't know what free writing is essentially you just start writing without thinking. Even if you don't know what to write, even if you don't have anything in particular to say, you just write. Like, I don't know what to write. Like, that's what I do sometimes if I don't really have anything in particular. And I just feel like the words tend to just flow from there. I feel like rewriting is a good way to kind of connect with spirit, God, your higher self, even your own soul or spirit. For instance, if you're going through a difficult time emotionally or mentally, I just feel like it's a good way to connect with your heart space and kind of gain some insight there. And it's also a good way to work through difficult emotions or feelings and just kind of connect with spirit and see what messages come up for you and sort of uncover hidden subconscious thoughts and feelings, if that makes sense. So that's what I did this morning. I feel like it was really insightful, and I find that I tend to feel a lot lighter after journaling and doing free writing. So if that's something that you're interested in, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Today, we're heading to the theater for a little movie date. Me and my husband are going to see the movie One of Those Days. We got some drinks beforehand. They have like cool little margaritas and cocktails, but we actually got beer today, and it was pretty tasty per usual. But I am so excited to see this movie with Keke Palmer and SZA. As you can see, the movie theater was really empty when we first got there, but it did end up filling up a little bit after this. Overall, the movie was so good, and it was actually kind of nostalgic for me because it reminded me of some of my favorite movies that I used to watch growing up. One of those movies being Friday. So if you guys haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. 2 thumbs up for me. It was a great movie. So shout out to SZA and Keke Palmer. So it's the next day, and I got this new phone mount that I'm so excited to try. I've been seeing it all over TikTok, and I decided that I wanted to get one for myself so I can stop just trying to prop my phone up on different things. I do have another phone stand that I use from time to time, but I feel like sometimes it's a little hard to get the angles and get the different shots that I'm trying to get. So I'm really excited to test this out. It has a cute little clip where you can clip things and a magnet on it so you can clip your phone to it. So it's super convenient, and I'm definitely excited to try this out. Hey y'all, I don't even know if I've done an intro yet for this artist diary video, but I'm getting ready to do some sketching on my iPad and create some art. So I figured I would do a quick intro and say hi. I know you guys just saw me setting up my phone mount. I just got this new phone mount, and I had to put the magnet stuff on the back, so I had to stop recording real quick. But I have my mount. It looks kind of cool, so we'll see. I'm also using my front camera today instead of my back camera, so I don't know what the quality is like, and I find myself looking here instead of at the camera, so that's going to be weird. But today I'm going to work on some art. I went to the movies yesterday and went to see One of Those Days. It was really good, really fun. I did record some stuff, so you guys are going to see that. But it was kind of cool to get out and get outside and get out of the house. I feel like I spend a lot of time indoors, and I think from a creative standpoint, it is actually really helpful to get outside and be in new environments. It's just kind of helpful for that creative process and inspiration. So that was nice. So yeah, I haven't really done a lot of drawing or illustrating on my iPad lately. It's been a while. As you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I've kind of transitioned from digital artist to more of just an artist. So that doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing digital art. So one of the things that kind of inspired me to get back into digital art and doing stuff on my iPad. When I was editing my last video, I got this really cool idea to kind of like write out some of the things that I wanted to call attention to in the video, as opposed to just using like a typeface and using fonts. I really wanted to just write it out, and I thought that was really cool. I really liked how it came out. So if you haven't watched my last video, I'll put a little link in the thing. One of these sides, it'll have it. But that was actually really cool. That video was titled Stepping Out on Faith, and I really liked the like hand-drawn elements and writing things with my hands and kind of like showing that process. So that was cool. And it's just funny because being back into my program, my digital art program that I use Adobe Fresco, I miss it. I actually kind of miss it. And I was actually also working on some other designs, like digital art designs, more of a typography project in Illustrator. And I'm like, oh, digital art is calling me back. It's calling me back a little bit. Not that I gave it up, but I was just taking a break. So I'm going to do some of that today, just kind of get the creative juices flowing. We'll see what we come up with. I'll record a little of that process here. And then I'm also going to sand some of these clay pieces that I have and prime them so I can get them ready to paint. Actually, let me show you guys those pieces. One second. These things I can show real quick. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. I feel like a YouTuber. This is like a little mini sculpture piece that I did that I'm gonna sand and prime. So this is like a little mini, if I can get it to focus, that would be great, sculpture that I did. This is literally my very first like sculpted piece. It's a little tiny cute one. So I'm gonna sand this one and prime it and get it ready for some paint. This is another thing that I did. It's kind of like a trinket dish, like some of the other ones that I've been making. I was actually making this in a similar way as to how I did this clay piece, as opposed to like using like a mold or something. I did it more hand sculpted, and I was kind of doing that again with this, but I got a little creative and abstract, and I just started pinching the sides in to create this shape. I don't exactly know what I was going for, and when I painted, I don't even know like what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't know, it's different. I kind of like it. I don't really quite know how that's gonna go yet, but it's something. We'll figure it out. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. And this other piece, again, I've been working on like sculpting. I'm really trying to like keep my arms down because I haven't shaved my pits. Okay, so this is another like hand sculpted piece that I did. I'm playing around with faces and trying to like experiment. A work in progress. As you see, she doesn't have lips. I really just was gonna do the nose, but I started adding like eyes, and I really like this little afro puff I gave her, and the texture on it I think is really cool. And again, like I'm still learning. I just started working with clay, and this is only like the second sculpture that I've done. You can see, but I think the texture in her hair makes it seem like kind of like curls and afro puff type style. So this is all just like experimentation at this point and just trying new things. I literally don't know what, I'm not gonna say I don't know what I'm doing, because that feels like I don't know, not a positive thing to say, but I'm just experimenting. I don't really have like a plan for these things. Sometimes they just kind of just sculpting and working with them, so that's pretty cool. So these are some of the pieces I'm gonna I knew that was gonna happen. She's okay. These are some of the pieces I'm gonna go ahead and sand today and prime them. I'm not sure what to do about her hair because I want to sand it, but I don't want to mess with the texture of her hair too much. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do later. So I'm gonna put these away, and I think it'd be nice to kind of do like some creative stuff today. So I'm gonna go ahead and sketch on the iPad and figure out how to set up the camera so you guys can see that as well. As you see, I'm wearing my hair out today. I feel like all the other videos I've had my cute little wig on. I cut my hair back in November 2023. I just cut it all off, like complete big chop, and I've literally just been cutting it with the clippers like constantly. And then recently I was like, I kind of want braids again, so let my hair grow. So I'm letting it grow out now. We'll see. I have my little afro, my TWA T-Winnie afro. So I'm letting it grow out, and I don't know, maybe we'll cut it again, maybe we won't, but at least for now, because I really want to get braids again, I'm gonna let it grow out. But yeah, I really like the short hair. I never really wear my hair out though, but like around the house I wear it out, and it's just so convenient. I really like actually enjoyed it, even though it wasn't like, I feel like I didn't cut my hair by choice. I kind of had to. It's a whole nother story for another day. But I grew to love it. I actually loved it immediately. I was shocked. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Let's get to some crating.
In the meantime, it's some me time. Maybe I'll love myself. I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I know I get it what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me that's the yes. I try to give you, and I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why I got the wall. Just me out of my mind. Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body.
Then I made it mess of my mind. And I made it make it free up the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day
Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body, baby. Everybody say, no one again. No one say,
after the morning, my one is up on your loving. I just wanna get you beside me.
give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all you. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all.
Make I give you all you need. Every touch you need. Give you all. Make I give you all you need. Baby, yeah.
Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Okay, y'all. So I'm getting ready to start sanding some of these pieces, and I got the window open, so I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up and start and put on my little mask. So let's get to it. Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready to prime these clay pieces with this here. So let's get into it. I wish there was a way to show like both me and this, so I'm just trying to like paint this stuff up this way. And I am priming this so that when it's time to paint, I have a nice even surface to paint on, and I feel like the colors will pop a little better. I've actually never painted an unprimed piece of clay, so I actually don't know how it would turn out, but I know that for me, in my research that I've done, this is an important step. I also love how fast this dries. I think that's super helpful. And I feel like I'm like going really fast through this, and I probably should go a little slower, but I get ready to eat some dinner soon, so I'm trying to like hurry up so I can go eat because I am hungry. But I really wanted to finish this before I ate because I have a feeling that once I eat dinner, I am not gonna want to do much of anything else but just relax and watch TV. So I really wanted to like try to finish this beforehand. While that other piece is drying, I'm gonna start priming this one. Once the outside of this one dries, I will prime the inside. Is this brush too big for this? Maybe it's not. I think it's fine. I'm so hungry. I didn't realize like how tired I was and how hungry I was until it was too late. I don't know if anyone else has that when you're like in a creative zone and you just go and go and go and go. And I feel like you don't always realize like, oh, I'm actually quite hungry. Oh, I'm actually a little tired. Plus I've been drinking coffee today, so that probably has something to do with it. The fact that I am so hungry. I haven't really eaten much today. Coffee, I feel like, is an appetite suppressant. So that's probably a reason why I haven't eaten much today. Plus, I've been creating. And like I said, I feel like when I'm in creation mode, I don't always have the best eating habits. Not going to lie. Once I get in the zone, I just keep going and going, which is not good. Don't do that, y'all. But I'm pretty sure my artists and creatives out there know what I'm talking about. I actually think I'm gonna try this little smaller brush, this one maybe, to like get into some of these other areas. I'm gonna try to prime her hair. I don't think this is gonna work like this. I want to try to prime it without touching. Okay, maybe I should try a smaller brush. I really do like the textures here in her hair. I used one of those clay tools. I don't know what they're called because I am still learning clay. I don't know what it's called, but it's like those little round things, and it's kind of like did circular motions on her hair to create some texture and look like curls and like a textured afro. I like it though. I feel like it came out pretty cool. I don't know if you can see. That's what I'm talking about, like that little textury kind of feel there. Okay, now I'm gonna do this little one, and I'm gonna use the little brush for this one. I feel like I'm going so fast. And you know, maybe I should have just took a break and ate some dinner, but I really wanted to finish this because I was in the zone and I didn't know like what space I was going to be in after food. I might just want to chill and relax. So I was like, you know what, let me just finish this and then I can just relax the rest of the evening. Not that this isn't relaxing, because it is, but I feel like I'm rushing against an imaginary clock, probably because I'm recording content. I think that's probably what it is. I think it's because I'm recording this process that it feels a little more like, you know, which I feel like shouldn't be that way, but I don't know if anyone else who does YouTube or content creation, like if you guys feel like it sometimes feels a little different when you're recording. I still haven't gotten used to that. I think also because like as I'm recording, I'm like talking, which typically I would just be here listening to music. And this outside of this piece is already dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually, we'll see if this brush works for the inside. Let's see. See, now here I am humming, as if it isn't obvious that I love listening to music when I'm creating, or sometimes I'll watch like a YouTube video or something. I love watching YouTube. Like, I could watch that all day, way more than like regular TV. What are you guys' favorite types of YouTube videos to watch? Do you like vlogs? Do you like, like art videos, painting videos like this, talking videos? I'm really curious to know what type of content you guys typically watch on YouTube. I will let these dry. So this is a cool day. As you guys saw yesterday, I went to the movies and I came home, didn't really do much else. But today, to start this day, me and my husband went out and got some coffee and donuts, and I ate that and then came back and started recording this stuff. Started sketching and drawing on the iPad, which was really nice because I haven't done that in so long. And it was really good to also finally sand and prime these clay pieces because they've been sitting in the corner like drying for a while. And so I'm glad that they're finally dry. And I'm glad that I finally got to prime them. So I'm excited to paint them. Not in this video, maybe in another video I'll paint them. But it was really good. Thanks for spending time with me today. One of the things I want to do before I leave is tell you guys the Magik Jem for the day. And if you don't know what Magik Jem is, it's pretty much a nod to my small business, Magik Gems. And it's just like a magical gem, a piece of advice or affirmation or mantra, just to kind of give encouragement. So today's Magik Jem: create what you want to create, not what you think people want you to create. And I feel like that's really important as an artist and as a creative. Sometimes we can get really caught up in social media, comparison, and the metrics and all this stuff, creating content. And so it's just like a reminder to just create from your heart, create what you want to create the things that are meaningful to you. I think that's really important as an artist, to create from a place of authenticity. So that's like a gentle reminder for myself. So I want to share that with you guys. And if you like this video and want to see more artist diary videos like this one, let me know down below. This is really fun and something different for me, so I'm excited to share it with you guys. So have an amazing day. As you guys can tell, I am like so hungry and tired. I feel like my energy earlier at the top of the day was so much higher, and I'm just like, oh. But this is the real side of, day in the life of an artist, even though that's not this video necessarily, but this is like the real side of me. And sometimes I'm not always so like, hi guys, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm hungry and I'm tired and I definitely need food. So I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my evening, go spend some time with my husband, and watch some good TV. We've been watching Bad Girls Club on Roku, which is like one of the shows I used to love when I was younger. So whenever we see it, we just like kind of watch it at different points of the different seasons, and that's been kind of fun. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. So see you guys later. Bye.